Hello everybody, my name is the Incinerator, or Ty for short, and today we're gonna get back into some more Genshin Impact. So let's head on in. So you can press F1 to open your adventurer's handbook, but I never remember that, so I just unlock my mouse with Alt and click it. Bam! So there's experience. This is basically investigation progress, which you get for completing certain things. So visit the statue of the Seven in the Windrise, which we've done. 3 rewards. Activate 3 teleport waypoints, which we've done. 3 rewards. Open 15 chests. 3 rewards. And upgrade the statue of the 7 in Mondstadt to level 2. After you... Oh, level 8 unlocks the Leyline Blossoms. It's not quest locked. Good to know. Anyways, as I was saying, once you have completed everything in the chapter, you will get an accumulative reward. With this, we will get the Lucky Dog's Clover, some leveling up material, Mora, and a hefty chum of Primogems. Claim it, and we unlock the next chapter. Activate 6 waypoints. Open 30 chests. Hunt down a Cryo Abyss Mage. Cook 5 dishes. Enhance a weapon to level 10. Equip 4 artifacts on a single character. And the last thing we need to do is upgrade the statue of 7 in Mondstadt to level 4. Now there is also this guide, which is actually quite helpful. So there's many different enemies in this world, most that we don't actually know what they are. Like, what is this? We don't know. We've not run into them yet. Let's start with the Electro Hypostasis, which we will need to advance official later on. You hit navigate, and it will take you to show you where on the map it is. So if we go there and fight it, we will get the rewards. Now, pay attention to the levels here. So that requires minimum level, your character should be level 36. So we won't have to really be fighting those for a bit. But that's just the boss enemies. There are also elite enemies, like Abyss Mages. Those little guys with the circles around them. You can hit navigate, and it'll point you to where one is. And I believe once you defeat that, it'll show you to where the next one is within an area. So you can use that to kind of find things to fight. And it's, once again, not just boss or elites, but also easy enemies like Whooper Flowers. Bam, there's one over here. And you defeat it, it'll show you where the next one is, so on and so forth. It's actually quite a handy book. This guide will kind of just tell you, like, things that you should be doing, like I have the story quest with Kaya, or this quest, which is a key quest, and it's Amber's quest. So that's Amber's story quest. But honestly, I tended to leave the story quest till later on. We hit G, and we have now unlocked something really nice. It is called the Leyline Blossom. Leyline openings that are generated in response to someone's will. Touch the opening and defeat all opponents to reveal a Leyline Blossom. You may spend original resin to receive extravagant treasures. I wouldn't really call them extravagant. I would call them useful, though. So, if you open up your map, currently we seem to only have access to one type, which is right here. There are 2. These blue ones are called Blossom of Revelation. They cost 20 of your original resin, or later on when you have condensed resin, which condense 40 resin into a little item, you can use that instead and get double the rewards. But But basically, it'll start a battle and you'll have enemies, and when you've defeated all the enemies, you can spend that, and these are the possible rewards. You're guaranteed 100 adventure XP, 10 companionship XP, 3 to 4 adventures experience, and 7 to 8 wanderer's advice. As your world level levels up, your enemies will become harder, but your rewards will also become better. I have 160. You can top this up using fragile resin, which again, I suggest you do not use your fragile resin. Save it. Save it till your AR-45. It is something that I wish I had done. It would have made my life so much better. You can also top up using Primogems. You can use 50 to make 60. If you're free to play, don't bother. Honestly, just save your Primogems for wishes. It does refill. It's not like once you use it, it's gone forever. It does refill over time. When you're early on in the earlier levels, you're not really going to go through all of that fast. Okay, so let's talk to this guy. We've got his iron.
哦，对，好像有这么回事，还行吧，看这成色不是不能用。
So these are the different things that you can make. You can make these enhancement materials, which is going to be what you're really using your ore early on for. White iron chunks, and then you'll have your crystal chunks and amethyst lumps. Like Star Silver is native to Dragonspire, amethyst chunks are native to Inazuma. That's mostly what you'll be using these for, and eventually you'll just have so much of this stuff it'll just backlog. The other thing you'll be using them for is weapons. Now these require these billets that I was talking about earlier, which you can get from Chouse domains. You can also get them from purchases in certain shops, and also from some quests and some leveling up stuff. Like, I believe you can get some from your adventure rank level up, and I know some of the trees in certain areas, when you level them up, will also give you these rewards. Some of these are actually not bad. 5 stars almost always going to be the better weapon, except for, take Barbara. Barbara's best in slot is actually a 3-star weapon, depending on her build. Actually, all of her build. No, 2 of her builds, which is Hydro, which is a healer hybrid build, or a full healer build, has Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, which is a 3-star weapon, is her best in slot. For her Dendro Core build, her best in slot is a Sacrificial Fragments, which is only 4-star. So her best in slots aren't actually 5-star weapons. So you'll find certain characters that have little niche things like that. In most cases, it's going to be a 5-star that's your best in slot, of course.
后找到了矿石，都可以来找我。当然，最好是在我不忙的时候。打铁要全神贯注，我不喜欢和客人闲聊。手艺好，生意就好。 做其他的都是投机取巧。没事的话，我就继续忙了。
There.
真的是一位很认真的大叔。
有汗水。
虽然脾气不太好，但交给他来锻造，应该可以放心吧。
That's fair.
向着星辰与深渊。
Okay, so let's claim this reward. So now we're 2 levels off. So what is Lucky Dog's Clover? 2-piece set increases defense. And then picking up more restores 300 HP. Honestly, not that great. But it's an early on set, so it doesn't, in the end, truly matter. We'll just switch to that. Start with the flower. I think she would get the most out of the Lucky Dogs. Switch. Give her another Lucky Dog set, another other Lucky Dog set. We do have a Starglitter. We do. So she is now 4-piece Lucky Dog set, which means she gets, for 2 pieces of the set, she'll get defense increased by 100, and 4 pieces is picking up more, restores 300 HP. Let's move on to Xiangling. Xiangling's got the best she can of that right now. She's got the best of that right now. Best of that. And let's just toss that on her. And last but not least, let's do Fischl. Fischl's got the best of that. She's got the best of that. That. We can switch her up to that. And that's about it. I would suggest really not leveling up these green ones or the gray ones. I don't know what the max level is you can level these guys up to. I know this can only be up to level 4, so I'm thinking this is either 2 or 4. Now, it is important to pay attention to stats later on mostly, but you can see this, the main stat is HP, so the more you level it up, the more HP you'll get, and there's also the other stat of energy recharge. Your biggest focus should be your ascending and leveling your characters and their weapon. For now, and that's it. Go. I'll just do that. Bam. There we go. Everything else is being used by another character, so that's good for now. Let's work on leveling them up. So you'll be level 20. Boom. There we go. All of our characters now have level 20 weapons, while also being level 20, so they're pretty good to go for now. But we're still not high enough level to continue the story. Let's just go do some. Let's just go do some exploration. We can also enhance. How many animoculi do I have? Yep, we have enough to level it up again. We'll also do some ley lines. And backlets. That's not what I wanted you to hit, but okay. Now, when you do pick up those chests, I do recommend taking them off your map so you don't accidentally go back to them. But let's show you the ley lines. First, I will also grab this chest. Nom 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 nom. Go here. That. Oh boy. So this is, I used some bursts there, and I should have explained it a bit better. I apologize. So for Noelle's abilities, she's a Claymore user, so she's got her normal attack, and she's got her charge attack. She's also got her F ability, which creates a shield. Noelle is a shield character, so she gives your character a shield. Even if you switch to a different character, the shield stays up, and it will absorb a certain amount of damage before it disappears. Her Q ability will do a large Geo attack, and then also infuse her weapon with Geo, so every hit that she does inflicts Geo on the characters. Xiangling's F ability, like you saw, is Gobu, who eats a chili and spews fire before eventually disappearing. Her Q ability creates a spinning fire disc that will circle whichever character is out and deal pyro damage to them. Let's go to G. Original resin. Original resin can be used to vitalize petrified trees found deep in domains, as well as various ley line blossoms found across Teyvat. Doing so will grant you valuable treasures. Consuming original resin will gradually regenerate back to its limit over time. It can be immediately replenished by spending Primogems or other sources of resin. Hydro Abyss Mage. Use a Hydro Shield to protect itself. Perhaps you can break down its defenses with Cryo or other elemental attacks that react with Hydro. It's always good to stock up on leveling material. It will come in handy later on. Especially when you start leveling up more than one team, and as you ascend a character higher and higher, it does cost more and more for it to... So, when Fischl uses her Q ability, she turns into her little friend, and you can fly around and deal electro damage to characters. That is her burst ability. I forgot to turn off my Discord notifications. That was me, it was not you. I apologize. That is, my bad. Remember when I said you're not the only one who can make people frozen? That was that in action. Resin. Before we head off to go do the one over there, let's go to here and level up our statue one more time. We'll get 8 stamina, 160 adventure experience, 10 Primogems, and 5 more of those. Like I said, I do prefer to just toss on how much it actually needs. Then shoving all of them that I have. There we go. Now, if you guys have any questions or anything that you don't think I explained properly, or you still don't quite understand, or just any questions whatsoever, always feel like you can talk to me about that stuff. I have no problem whatsoever. I'm always open for people asking questions, or if they don't understand something. Anything like that. Now I'm probably going to date this video with my next little tidbit, but it's almost Halloween. Does anybody... It's probably going to be past Halloween when this comes out. But what did you do for Halloween? Did you celebrate? Did you stay home? Did you go to a party? Did you game? I'm probably going to just be gaming myself. I don't really have any big plans. I'm not a big party person. Just let me know in the comments what you guys did. Our adventure book is telling us that we have upgraded our statue of the 7, please ignore my phone, to level 4. So we can now claim that. And get our rewards from that. And unlock chapter 3. And claim more rewards. Activate 10 teleport waypoints. 45 chests. Have an item forged at the blacksmith. Level up a character to level 20. And visit the statue of the 7 at the Dawn Winery. Hunt down a ruin guard. That's gonna be fun. Process 3 ingredients. And enhance an artifact to level 4. Oh, there we go. We are Adventurer rank 9. This. That. Ring. I'm not a huge fan of bow users, but I do understand that they do actually have a proper place on your party. I have to say that my favorite bow user would have to be Tainari. I pulled for Sino, and I did eventually get him, but it did take me 150 pulls exact in order to get him. So when you pull for a character, on the character wish banner, within 80 pulls, you're guaranteed 1 5-star. So if you haven't gotten one by your 80th pull, you are guaranteed a 5-star, which will be 50-50 between the character event wish or one of the standard 5 stars. If you lose that, that is what you refer to losing your 50-50 or winning your 50-50. You have another 80 pulls to guarantee another 5-star, at which point you are guaranteed the character event wish. So the maximum amount of wishes that you have to spend to get a character event wish character is 160. If I don't win the 50-50 for Nahida, though, which is one of the next characters coming out, it will mean that I am guaranteed Targalia. Because if I lose that, it does carry over. If you roll for a character and lose your 50-50, and you don't roll for that character again and win it, you are guaranteed the next 5-star character banner. So that does
岩石的重量
roll
以
over,
盾最
which
知
is
名。
what I do plan to use.
开锅了，开锅了！
And I will get a character that I've really been wanting. I will show him off to you as soon as I finish this battle. Oh, this is bad. No, I fucked up. I fucked up. Don't be me. Ow.
赴约，应该赶得上，交给我吧。锅巴，喷火！ 还有人
I
需
better
要帮
think
忙
of。that. That is a very, very effective crowd control, by the way.
一定要干净利落。
To be quite honest. Oh, also enemies can drown. Just like if you run out of stamina and you jump in and you drown, if you knock an enemy into a deep enough pool, they will instantly drown and die. Never feel bad about using that to your advantage.
热乎热乎
Never.
嘛！肚子岔气了。
So these are timed challenges. They're also referred to as open world mechanisms. If you see one that looks like this, that means it is one of 2 types of challenges. It will either be a barrel challenge, where there will be like little explodable barrels that you have to destroy in a certain amount of time, or there will be an orb collecting challenge where you have to collect a certain amount of orb particles within a set amount of time. Which one did we get? Never mind, there's 3. The ones for the barrel looks different. I was incorrect in that information. Rewind. Redo. It will either be the orb particles that I mentioned or a chest where you have
这个
to
世界
get
也
to
在回
the
应我吗？
chest in a certain amount of time. Ah! There it is. Way over there. That is one of the Shrines of Death. They are the things that require the keys. I'm very far away, so this most likely won't hit the dot. Just gonna toss that there. We're just gonna do that. And that. And that.
开锅了，开锅了！啊！置业换线！赴约，
会注意女仆的礼仪。
Let's just smack him around with our Geo Sword.
应该赶得上。
见识下师傅的枪法，热乎热乎嘛！
And there we go. The last. Oh, that's a thing that I don't think we want to mess with right now.
这里的七天神像
Alright.
好像受到了那种怪物的影响，击败它，也许就能消除那种围绕神像的风障了。
Never mind. We're gonna fight it. If I don't sound happy about it, it's because I'm not.
交给我吧。
Oh god, oh god.
开锅了，开锅了！
This is when our bows will become the most in handy. Beep! Bow users do have their uses, as I said. I just tend to not be like my favorite. And there we go. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. That is actually the Dawn Winery one. Because Dawn Winery is just down there. Eye of the Storm. A dangerous opponent that can summon a hurricane sphere and deal sustained damage. Try using the wind current generated in the center to swiftly leave the ground. Now, you remember Mr. Redhead that I said that this is where you find Mr. Handsome. This is his house. Oh no! So let's claim that. This is the Resolution of Sojourn. It increased 2 pieces of the set, increases attack, 4 pieces increase charged attack crit rate. So we'll switch you out with that.
爬起来吧，热乎热乎嘛！风刃，随风而去吧！嘿呀，哈，好呀！
枝叶换线，
一定要干净利落。
Now,
锅巴，喷火！
Official's Q ability might not seem that powerful right now, and mostly because it's pretty short. But I do believe with further constellations and or talent level ups, that becomes better.
消失吧！交给我吧。哼，哼，现身吧！哦，开锅了，开锅
I
了！
don't... On my Aether account, I mostly play males. And on this account, I'm mostly going to be playing with the females. Just to kind of diversify my playing experience. It's not going to go off a third time. So you interact with these and it sends little flying balls and you just go, bam. Bam. I thought these were only in... I thought these were only in Leeway, but turns out I was wrong. And we'll just gobble up
旅
that.
途中的收获，
A chest. I was gonna... Oh, you little
热
brats.
乎热乎嘛！以断罪之名，
Just causing a little bit of
途中的收获。
wildfires. kind of spazzes out sometimes.
现身吧！讲不通就打扁了，开锅了，开锅了！封印。
岩石的重量，
Smack a little slime. Also, shoot it off to space.
一如小姐所愿。
And I just missed all of that. That was perfect.
该打扫战场了。
Absolutely just A+ gaming there. Oh boy. Can we just not talk about that?
热乎热乎嘛！
That'd be great. Like, yeah, that didn't happen.
随风而去
Let's
吧。
go with that. Totally didn't happen. No. No. There's no evidence that that happened. That happened at all. Bam. Pyro-Abyss Mage. Uses a pyro shield to protect itself. Perhaps you can break its defenses with electro or other elemental attacks that react with pyro. A little bit of a chest here, and I see that star. I see you. And grab all of those goodies. Let's just be an absolute goblin. And climb people's houses. Oop, we'll take that. You know. The traveler, the climber of people's houses. If they let me climb something, I will in fact climb it. Who's running out of... Oh! Lucked into a little treasure chest. And up here. And follow this little one home. Really? You're lucky you're cute. Grab that mushroom. Go. Now, if you find one, but you don't know where Celia is, you can go like this. Though I don't think I can because... Maybe because I've already activated it. I'll show you again if we find one of these little homes, but we don't have the little Celia around yet. Oh, there's a little Celia. Hello. Fine. And need to climb you. Where are you going? Silly. Silly. They're like cats. Oh, I see you, little Sealy. If you spot a Sealy, you can't leave them behind. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Baptism of Song.
闪耀登场，治疗就交给我吧，不会让你失望的。
That'll be nice. Because Barbara... I actually do really want Barbara. And she'll probably replace Noelle. Because she's a healer. And she's actually pretty good. But I need to be that first. Then you
我
got...
是来自璃月的厨师香菱，最擅长的是做各种料理。哎呦，练了那么多次还是会紧张。
This has to do with the Abyss. We won't be getting to that for a bit. At least Adventure rank 20.
准备齐全，出发吧。
And the same thing for Kali. Can I not climb you either? Fine. I don't need to. I can climb the mountain instead. What you gonna do now? Little sneaks. Grabbing those in advance. So, these are Philanoma mushrooms. They're found on the side of buildings and windmills, and they are required for Barbara. So I suggest you grab them, because Barbara is actually a pretty good healer. Other little Celia's home. And another chest. Bing bang.
这个世界
Achievements. If you put your heart into it, cook one suspicious tasting fish. Dish. The Outlander who caught the wind. Complete the Outlander who caught the wind. There's 2 types. You can do the permanent game survey, or sometimes there'll be version satisfaction surveys, and they'll give you little bits. We did get some mail. Claim those. We've got 12. So bring us up to 14. And let's do a pull. And let's go. What we got? A sword. A claymore. A spear. A bow. Catalyst. No new characters. Unless we get another one? No. So we just got this. Catalyst. Normal and charged attacks have a 50% chance to fire a bolt of perception, dealing 240% attack as damage. This bolt can bounce between opponents a maximum of 4 times. This effect can occur once every 12 seconds. And then we get this. We only get 2, but that's fine. Thanks for watching, everybody. That is all for this episode. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to be notified for future episodes. The Insane Eraser, signing off.